You don't wanna fuck with me, don't wanna test your luck with me, cause if you try to fuck with me, I'll take all your body parts to a fucking graveyard, 6 feet
I'm ostracized and traumatized by everything I'm not alright, I'm lost inside, and anything I say you better listen up closely. Mostly, I'm the one and only, bring it home slowly, hand your boy the trophy, patience is holy moly. I got him hating on me like Michael hates Toby, force like I'm Obi, you know the one Kenobi, force fed baloney by phonies, just wanna rule the world, call me Mr. Steel Girl, easy gave me the referral, now he's worried about a jail. Yeah, coming out strong, I've been here for a long time, started off online, finished.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
75 pounds, A.C.R. Sears. And his opponent, from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ultimate Eli.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Drop down, leapfrog. Back inside the ring now. He's taking some offense. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
He had him locked in tight, guys.
That's not going to do it.
Not even close.
Oh, a flying forearm.
On the mark.
starting to show signs of fatigue. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the touch. The shoulders are down. Gets the shoulder up.
Not yet. Too early.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Oh, and a snapmare.
That'll give you whiplash. Not stopping the leg. Just nasty.
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Too soon.
Too quick for him there. Oh, man, they don't even seem hurt after that.
That would have been a shocker.
Great job breaking the hold there.
Good thing, too. That could have been ugly, Michael.
He's just so dominant.
He's stumbling some now. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
He's taking on some damage, but so is his opponent. This match can go either way at this point.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
He's got him covered. Pin broken up easily.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Down to the floor. Looks like he's starting to tire. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on.
And again!
Another one, a series of backbreakers.
There it is.
He's playing with him now.
The end may be near. I don't know how much more of this he can take. There's a good chance he can't recover from this.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
To think
Here he goes for the win. 2, 3. Yes!
Unreal performance.
Here is your winner, A.C.R. Sears.
Big win here to start the show.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
And his opponent, from Manchester, England, weighing in at 204 pounds, the Superstar.
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up.
And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
His shoulders are down. Plenty of fight left. Too soon. Drop down. He's got him here. He's got him. Oh!
He's trying to mangle his face here. He looks a bit off his game here. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
He's starting to feel it here. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Tie in the face, taking some serious damage here.
Going for an up.
There's a pin now.
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
It's going to take more than that.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. Submission time.
He's losing his grip, Michael.
Great job breaking the hold there.
Good thing, too. That could have been ugly, Michael.
Clothesline. Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
And only a 1 count.
Not even close.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He wants no part of the outside.
boy, he is rolling. The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes he might have it.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Wow, I'm just as surprised. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. A kick out, and he almost had him.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Got the reversal. He's looking at it. So painful.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He's going for the pin.
The singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here is your winner, the Dragon, Tammy Race.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars, in fact I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out, remember you're discreet out. Get ready for defeat now, I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave, cause your life is yours to save. Ain't nobody gonna change, everybody stays the same. So be different, make a name,
like
huh?
a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, marching till it's over. And just like a soldier.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 490 pounds, KS and TS.
Both legal men are in the ring, and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. Clearly trying to take out the back here.
It's always nice when you see a superstar who's clearly been putting the work in get recognized with an impressive spot in the weekly rankings as this competitor did this past week.
He's starting to stagger a bit. Heading into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here.
I know it's early.
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that. And Michael, while the rankings this past week certainly were impressive, I can only imagine the heights this superstar can climb to.
Come on, they're only numbers, guys. Don't get too caught up in them. What really counts is what happens after the opening bell.
Backstab. Almost there. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Believe it or not, guys, this superstar wasn't overly pleased with this past week's rankings. And you know what? I tend to agree. Who's voting on this stuff anyway?
Well, while I disagree with Corey's assessment of this week's rankings, I do support his right to an opinion. And you two can voice, wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Tagged in.
I gotta say, guys, I have been incredibly impressed by what we've seen from this superstar in recent weeks.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
Oh, looking for the pump handle. Fall away slam.
Wow, what distance.
Well, Byron, you're not the only one impressed by what you've seen as of late. It seems these responsible for the weekly rankings have also taken notice because this superstar comes into tonight with quite an impressive spot.
And well-deserved, too, I might say. It just goes to show that wins here in WWE go a long way in solidifying your spot on the roster.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. The referee goes down hard.
What a wimp.
And it's reversed. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
In off the tag.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back. And a wicked elbow shot right there.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
There it is. And with ligaments being tested, you have to wonder how long this can go on. Wow, he just slammed him with ease. He's on the defensive here. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
It looks to me like he took his foot off the gas there for a moment. When that happens, you run the risk of letting your opponent back into the match.
When this guy's on, look out. Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
I must say, fellas, I was absolutely shocked when I saw the latest weekly rankings. How in the world did this superstar secure such a high spot?
He may have discovered his favorite move.
This is it. As we've seen many times over the years, the weekly rankings can be a source of great debate. And Byron, it seems Corey has taken issue with this week's rankings. Do you have any issue with how this week's numbers played out?
Not at all, Michael. In fact, I applaud the voters for getting in my...
Oh, I think this man means business.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Oh, man! Sit out suplex.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for. Big move coming. Wait for it.
Eludes that one.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems.
I think we know what this is.
That's it. It's over. It's over. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Nice.
He's showing absolutely no pity now. There's the pin. And he stops the count. Here he goes. What an amazing display of power.
Can he finish him off here? Bravo to the voters this
Look out. Oh, it's over. Getting it done.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. Well, while Corey lauds the power rankings voting process, it's all academic from here.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless. He's a one-man wrecking crew. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. And he lands the slam. Comes in off the tag. A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only two of these competitors will end up getting what they came for, the win.
There you go, Cole.
Setting up. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he turns it around. Tagged in. And he's heading back in.
Uh-oh, the forearm gonna cut off the win.
This just ain't gonna do it.
Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a super great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Uh-oh. F5! Thunderous! This one's over. over, guys.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different. Vertical suplex!
Nice.
He's on the defensive now. If he's not careful, this can snowball out of control for him in a hurry.
This is not the time to be a hero. To keep this match from slipping away, he needs to get his partner in there and take a break.
Sure, he'd rather not be on the receiving end here, but let's not lose focus of the fact that he's in far better shape than his opponent right now.
Second time we're seeing this here. Hooked up. Putting all that power to good use. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win? German suplex! Woo. Boy, this has just been pandemonium. Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Boom, nice. Looks like we might just... Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Nearly driven through the mat. Gosh, this is like that old battery commercial. This move just keeps going and going and going and going. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. In off the tag. Oh, man. Shot right to the midsection.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. That lands.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
No, he reverses it. There's the inside. Here we go for the win. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. Wow, the ref got hit hard there.
He may not get back up, Cole.
Well, man, he's going off here.
I don't know if this is a great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
What an impact on that belly-to-belly. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Quick thinking to avoid that one. And there's his speed paying off. He's just so strong. And now he goes for it a second time.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Body can't take much more of that.
That has got to be it.
He's not going to like this.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Here we go. You have to think that's it.
Victory is on the horizon.
Great teamwork there.
Yeah, that's definitely worth another look.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
Shoulders down. Oh, and he breaks up the pin.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Drop kick.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
He's going for it all. Tackles him to the ground. Up the elbow. Oh my goodness, crushing it. A nasty kick there. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Look at this. Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Well executed.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. You can't teach that type of talent. This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
Oh, he's such a tough target. Chaos, melee, pandemonium.
Second time's a charm.
He's lining him up.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Counter here. Not today. How's that for ferocious?
It's like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Here he goes.
What a savage attack to the neck.
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Brad Skinner.
Guys, there is so much intrigue here heading into this fatal four-way match.
That's what you get, Michael, when you have 4 superstars who can legitimately win this thing.
And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, David Dawn.
It's tables match time, guys, featuring 4 of WWE's toughest competitors.
And they'd better be tough, Cole, because matches like this have a way of testing your mettle.
Here we go as we kick off this tables match.
Man, my body hurts just thinking about the punishment one of these competitors is about to go through.
A bone-crunching backbreaker. Dropped by a clothesline. His signature slam. Backbreaker. Back now inside the ring. Look at that air. His leaping ability is absolutely astounding. I don't recall the last time I saw him tossed around like that. He's not looking like himself here, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
If he ends up going through a table at any point here tonight, we might be able to look back at this moment as the beginning of the end.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
Guys, I was in the locker room when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people were shaking their heads over this superstar's ranking.
He looks a bit off his game here. He needs to make sure he doesn't get double or even triple teamed here.
And I guarantee you the other three guys see the predicament he's in and are thinking of ways to capitalize on it.
I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over this superstar's ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days.
He's starting to feel it here. In four-way matches such as this, things could get very ugly for him very quickly.
A crucial point in the match here, guys. He's got a target on his back now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 3-on-1 attack here.
Guys, it's almost as if this superstar has been walking on air ever since the latest rankings came out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as excited to see where they're ranked.
Down with a power bomb.
Too quick for him there. His clothesline finds the mark. Nothing wrong with being excited about your spot in the weekly rankings, Byron. Now let's see if the momentum can continue here tonight.
I don't know what everybody's so happy about. It's clearly a glitch in the system or a misprint or something. I mean, there's no way this superstar earned a spot that high.
Switching it up a bit here, Corey.
Looks pretty dangerous, Cole.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Normally, we hear plenty of debate surrounding the weekly power rankings, but this week it seems both fans and superstars alike agree with how everything shook out.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Showing off some of his speed there. Oh man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Closed fist. Power bomb. He's fading fast.
Yeah, not too much debate over the rankings this week, though. I will say that some people from the Superstars camp think it could have been just a little more favorable.
You can't please everybody, Saxton. These are the same people who would win the lottery.
Looking for the win. Catches him with a choke slam.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
You get dropped like that, you don't get up, period.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. He looks absolutely exhausted. I don't recall the last time he looked so fatigued.
This is all but over.
And you get the feeling that he's not going to look back at this match with great fondness.
Punishing attack on the body. And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
These competitors need to have their heads on a swivel if they want to survive this fatal four-way match. Not so fast. Clearly on a mission here.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Clearly going for it all with a move like that.
Oh, shin breaker. There's the Irish whip.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
No question about that one. When this guy's on, look out. And a powerful forearm. Counter here. He's on his heels. This is absolutely not how he envisioned this four-way match going, guys.
I don't think this is how he envisioned this tables match playing out, guys. At this point, unless something changes, I don't see how he has much of a chance.
Look out, Irish whip. Oh, no. We know what this is. Oh, no, he's taken down.
No, I don't think he has much left. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Oh, that one. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. Oh my God, a clothesline! He might have and sent crashing back down. Can he finish the job?
Let me tell you, the human body was not meant to be...
You can't argue with the results.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Oh, and it's a reversal. Long way up in the electric chair. Right to the face. And another one.